Night Phoenix here with yet another base-based tutorial video. Today we will be going through the different types of cards or elements within the base-based game, along with their respective status conditions. At the moment, there are only 6 types or elements within the base-based game. We have Lucent, Tenebrous, Pyro, Aqua, Mistral, and Terra. The status condition for the Lucent type is called Blind. Its effect is that once a unit is blinded, the card is flipped on its face, and in order to add its attack to an attack order when you're attacking your opponent, you have to flip a coin, and it has to be heads. And of course, if you flip tails, then their damage is not added, or their attack is not added. Next is Tenebrous. The effect for Tenebrous is Madness. If a unit is inflicted with Madness, you have to turn the card sideways to the left. And you have to flip a coin. If tails, this card attacks the first card in your legion that it is embedded in. This does not count as an order spent, but it is, of course, terrible for one of your own units to attack your other units. Next we have Pyro. The effect for Pyro is Burn. To indicate that a card is burned, you turn the card to the right. And during damage calculation, your unit starts with -1 health. And if your legion is burned, then all the units within that legion will start with -1 health during damage calculation. Next is Aqua. The effect for Aqua is Drown. And if the card is drowned, it's turned upside down. The effect for Drown is that the card's ability or effect is negated. Next is Mistral. The effect for Mistral is Updraft, where the card is not oriented in any particular position because it has been returned to the hand. Fortunately, this does not, if it exceeds your hand limit, it doesn't technically count as exceeding your hand limit during that turn, but during the next turn, if you are still, if you still have more cards than the hand limit, then you'll have to discard an extra card in order to reset the limit. And finally, there is the Terra Element. The effect for the Terra Element is Shield Breaker. For this effect, the card is turned upside down, face down. It receives +1 damage during damage calculation. And again, if several units are affected by this, then they will each receive +1 damage during damage calculation. This concludes the 6 different elements within the base game, along with their respective status conditions. Thank you for watching, and make sure to tune in next time for the next tutorial.